I love my silverware, and when you have an antique piece, as we have a few, you want to ensure that you're taking good care of them. And as you can see, it's time to do some polishing. And I have chose the Wyman Wrights Silver Cream as the one that I go to. It's pretty easy to apply and it's pretty quick as well. I've tried other brands, but I come back to this one. I like the sponge applicator as well. So it really has turned out to be a good way to keep my silver pieces looking really good. And so to get started, I use gloves, and I just get in the habit of wearing gloves because it just helps with cleanup a little bit. So you just take your sponge and you add a little bit onto the area. I've already started partially on this one, but before I do my polishing, I like to give it a little rinse off each piece because I like to remove any dust or any dirt that might be on my pieces before I start putting on my silver cream. So that's what I do first, and I just go ahead and apply the cream throughout. Just make sure that I have all the areas covered. Some pieces are a little bit more intricate, and so you just want to make sure that you get in all of the details. After you apply it, you just buff it off with a little towel or a little cloth, and this one came with my cream, so I'm going to use this. And after you're done, it makes such a big difference. As I am admiring my pieces of silver, I have these candlesticks in my entryway. It makes such a big difference to have these looking really good at all times. So it's completely covered, and now I'm going to buff it out. But really quick, I want to mention that in between your pieces, you want to make sure that you're closing your polish. You don't want your cream to sit out and dry out. I've done that before. I step away from a project thinking I'm going to be about 10 minutes and I'm coming back 2 hours later. So you want to make sure that you always keep your cap on in between your pieces so that you don't have it dry out. We're just going to give it a little bit of a polish, and it already looks so good. And after I am completely done with wiping this off, I want to show you the before and the after of my candlesticks so you can really appreciate how good this silver cleaner is. And that is it. And so here is my before candlestick, and here's my after. So overall, I've been very happy with this polish, and it has worked really well for my antique pieces, but always be careful when you're using it on your antique pieces. You just want to test a small area before you cover the entire piece in cream.